Hello, this is Josh02691 again. I'm going to show you how to jailbreak an iPod Touch 4th generation, and it works for the iPhone 4. I have an iPhone 4, it works on that too. I just bought this tonight. I wanted to show you that it is running version 4.2.1, and it is brand new. Nothing done with it. I just added my Wi-Fi, that way whenever it's jailbroken I can show you how to do the rest of the steps. First off, you'll need these two web pages. If you're running Windows, I'm running Windows Vista, but it should work on the other versions. On this one you will scroll down just a little bit and you're looking for Red Snow. That will actually let you jailbreak. It'll be this second one right here. That's the one I downloaded from, and you want to save it to your desktop. Second, you will go to this web page and you will go down to the second download spot right here, and you will look for your firmware, which if you got the iPod Touch 4th generation 4.2.1, it's all the way at the bottom. It's right here. And then you will want to click this download button and save it to your desktop. After that is done, you can close those out of your way and open up the Red Snow folder that you downloaded, and then browse for your firmware that you just downloaded too. And it'll say processing firmware, and it said it was identified, so that's good. Go ahead and click next on that, and as you can see it's plugged in. Still the same iPod. And now you want to install Cydia. That's the only thing you want to do right there. You don't need the battery percentage, it's really not that important right now until they get the better jailbreak for this. And so I'll go ahead and click next on that, and it says to power off device and make sure it's plugged in. So do that. So we're going to power it off, and this is the sleep button, just so you know. And this is the home button. So this next page, it's going to tell you to push this sleep button and then the home button and hold them together, and then release the top one, the sleep button, and keep holding the home button, and it'll tell you how many seconds. And if you want to try this without your iPod first try, just so you see what the screen looks like, I'm going to have it right here, but just for demonstrations you can do it without your iPod, just so you know what it looks like and what it's going to do. But here we go, I'm going to do it. Push next, hold for 3 seconds, then start holding the home button, keep holding the sleep button. The home button should be for 10 seconds. Now release the sleep button, keep holding the home button. As you can see, I'm holding it. And the screen should light up bright white here in a second, and that's when you want to release the home button. There it goes, release it, and now it is jailbreaking. Oops. There we go. And here we go. And this finish button, you will want to push it. Not yet. This will keep doing this for a second, and then there will be a pineapple jump up. And there's a certain spot I've noticed that's best that it gets to. That's when you want to push the finish button, and it'll speed up the process of this. Right there. Now go ahead and push finish. See how it just moved a little bit? It'll actually help this go quicker. At least it seems like it. I don't know if it really does or not, but I've found that it works for me. So and if you notice the way the pineapple looks now, we're going to have to do this again to boot tethered, because this is a tethered jailbreak. We're going to have to do all these steps again here in a second when this finishes. And see, if you're new at this, right now you're probably thinking, I don't want to do this, but it's not a big deal. You can always restore your iPod. And if you watch my other videos, I am making videos for backdating your iPod or iPhone. So you want to save your SSH. We'll get into that in some other videos. Just look for you know, Tiny Umbrella, SHSH, those type of words on my videos, and then click those and you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, here we're getting finished for this part. I'm going to go ahead and get Red Snow back up and browse the firmware just like I did earlier. And once it's processed, you can go ahead and click Next. And here we go. iPod's up and running, and you will see this right there. That's what I was talking about. That's Cydia. That's what you want, but it's not going to work yet until you boot it tethered. I'll go ahead and show you that right here. You installed it last time. Now we're going to just boot tethered right now. And then click Next. And it's going to tell you to power off your device again. So shut it off with this button. Slide it. And once you see the screen is completely black, there it is. Click Next. Start holding the sleep button for 3 seconds. Now the home button. Get ready to release the sleep button. 2, 1. Release it. And now you'll see this pineapple looks different this time. He's smaller, but I mean that tells you it's actually jailbreaking it this time. And now you can release again. And see, there's the little pineapple this time instead of the big blue box or whatever color it was. And when you hear that, it should be working. It's going to come back to the iPod screen. Now you can click your Finish button and go ahead and open up Red Snow again, because you're going to need it again here in a second. This is kind of a mess right now until they get the better jailbreak, but it works, so that's all that really matters. If you've ever had a jailbroken device, that's what matters. Okay, so now you see Cydia is on here. And the reason why I'm doing the firmware again, the Red Snow, is because when you turn this on, it's going to need to update, and then it'll make you reboot your device, which when you reboot or your battery goes completely dead, you have to do the Red Snow and browse the firmware and redo the tethered jailbreak again. That way it keeps your jailbreak on your iPod or iPhone. And I don't know about you guys, but for the cost of apps and everything, you save a lot of money. This is well worth trying to do. And the worst that can happen is your iPod get froze up, and then you can just look at the YouTube videos to find out how to unfreeze it, how to get it out of DFU mode, how to restore it. There's always a way. You can never be just out of an iPod. Okay, here we go. See, this is what I was talking about. You want to click User, especially if you're new at this, you don't know nothing. Push Done. And now see, that's why I had my Wi-Fi on already, because this actually, you can actually unplug this right now. But of course the main reason I didn't is because we're going to have to use Red Snow again. So I'll go ahead and get that ready to be plugged back in. Because right now this is all taking place with the Wi-Fi. Oh, you can go ahead and click Next and get this ready too. It won't hurt nothing. See, most people would have stopped the video and you would not know all this, and this is the most important part. Because you done did the jailbreak twice, or the Red Snow twice, and then you do this and there's no jailbreak on there again. So you're like, well, okay, this didn't work, and just forget all the jailbreak stuff. Well, no, those apps get expensive. And you can't personalize it, so there's a lot of tweaks that you can do. It's just amazing the things you can do with these. As you can see, it's downloading packages. And this is, a lot of this depends on your Wi-Fi too, which mine should be running really good because I have high-speed internet, broadband, and a $200 router, so that's, yours might go slower, so don't think nothing wrong. Okay, and here we go. Now you want to hit this complete upgrade button, and it'll pop this up, and you want to confirm it. Sorry about my light. Keeps getting in the glare. Right there, sorry. Trying to keep it so you guys can see what's actually going on. Okay, see, reloading device or data. And now see, this is what I meant by you have to reboot your device. So now it's gonna mess your jailbreak up again. Which it don't mess, it just messes it up to where you can't click Cydia open. But it's still there, so you can just boot tethered right now and you're good to go. And if you got kids like me, you'll have to do it often because they play it. They don't care if that 20% sign says their battery's almost dead or not. They just keep playing, and then it goes dead, and then I have to do it again. That's why I'm making these videos, to make your life easier. Okay, see how it don't open now? So you're gonna think, okay, it didn't work. Well, now this is where you do this again. We went through the steps again. Just boot tethered right now. Gotta shut it off again. And here we go again. When this goes black, there it just went black. Now we can go again. Hold again. 3, 2, 1. Hold the home button. Plus the sleep still. Don't forget about that. Once you do this a few times, you'll get the hang of it. And release the sleep button. Keep holding the home button. And here we go. I always like to wait to hear my iPod or iPhone or whatever I'm connected with do that noise right there, and then I click the finish button, and here we go. I'll show you Cydia's here, and now it's working this time. And if you watch my other videos, now you'll know what to do after this. Oh wait, before I forget, there should be, it didn't show up this time. A lot of times there's a little spot right here that says make my life easier with a little heart. You want to click that because that's what saves your SSH to Cydia. Make sure you click that button, and then now you can watch the other videos to show you what you can do with your jailbreak. And please subscribe, comment, and thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time.